Good afternoon, and thank you for being here. Come up in front and give yourselves a round of applause for being here. And you've been a great audience. It's not a comfortable hall. I do understand it's a bit hot and warm. So I've been noticing people open the door, feel the heat, and run away. But you stayed. You stayed for a reason. You know what your reason is. And what motivates you? Is it motivation that you want to get in touch with? Is it the understanding of motivation that you want to get in touch with? What is it? I'm a writer by profession. My affair with language started when I was 12 years old. I used to write poetry as a girl, a lonely girl because I didn't have siblings, I didn't have anybody to share my feelings with, so I wrote it on paper. I called them, people who read it said they were poems. Grew up, got busy with studies, got married, stopped writing poetry. What happened there? Did my love for words kind of disappear? Don't think so. Because it went on. And later on in life, I realized I came to a stage where I wanted to do something with my words. I thought I'll probably start a tutoring section or do something at home. And then the doors opened and I found out how to be a writer, a freelance writer. And I still am that. But I like to call myself a wordsmith now because I'm at a different level with my affair. And it's really going crazy. I have a blog where I put my quotes in. Please, have a seat. So I put my quotes there because I think words are powerful. They create thought. So in my understanding, and from what I've been listening about motivation, two things drive you. It's either pain or pleasure. I used to write poetry because it was painful for me to be alone. I write articles because it's a pleasure for me to see my byline. And I see myself more driven in that direction because it gives me a kick. It gives me a motivation to do better, to see more of my name there. So what is it that is your pain? What is it that is your pleasure? When you want to lose weight, are you losing weight because you want to look good for a party? Or are you looking good are you losing weight because you want to be healthy? So if you want to lose weight to be healthy, you will continue on that journey of growing, losing, and staying at the optimal level. However, if it's to reach an X level, you kind of lose the drive after you get gotten there. No, it's all right. I thought it was for me. So yeah, you lose the drive. So when do people change jobs? It's either because there's something very lucrative at the other place, or the place that they are in is really, really getting difficult. So is it pain that you want to drive yourself away from, or is it pleasure that you're driving yourself towards? And most often, the motivation stays when you're driving yourself towards something that is more pleasurable, more rewarding than pain, because we as humans have great capacity to endure pain, and we just enjoy being in the victim mode. It's a story. It's a story. We just love our stories. I mean, tell me, if I was lonely, oh God, I wrote poetry. Poor me. Yes. I have had people's attention. Byline, freelance writer, Ruqya Khan, in the papers. Not everybody is going to notice, but I notice. People who care about me and are proud of me notice. So that drives me forward. So being a victim is easy, but taking control, moving forward, and taking the risk, I think that takes a lot of, God, I'm saying the word motivation so many times and I have to look for something else. But yes, it really drives you forward when you move towards something that you're looking forward to. And that's the thing I'd like to leave you with. What are your drives? Is it something that you're running away from, or is it something that you're running towards? And it's okay if you fall when you run, because you do know that when you were little, you fell a couple of times, but you stood up. Your mom didn't tell you, oh God, this baby's just not going to stand up. She didn't leave you there. Why are you doing that to yourself? You know, these are things that you kind of have to go through. And if that that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is really, really something you want. You go over the rainbow, all over the colors, and get there. And you might get a bit colorful all the way there. Sometimes you'll be blue, sometimes you'll be pink. Sometimes you go green for money. Who knows which color sticks? So I think it's worth a try. No, it's not worth a try. It's worth going for.